What's up, guys? Shaw TV here, back with another video. For all of you Drew McIntyre fans out here, I am here to make a video about how Drew McIntyre is fucking finished. After losing to Cody Rhodes at WrestlePalooza, which by the way was shit, Drew McIntyre, the character, is fucking finished. We can all admit this. Drew McIntyre is never going to fucking recover after this. And it all started in 2024, man. That's where the downfall started. Or we can go back to 2021 when Drew McIntyre got cashed in by The Miz to win his second WWE Championship at the Elimination Chamber. And then, when he was facing Bobby Lashley, Bobby beat Drew McIntyre 3 straight times for the fucking title. 3 straight times, man. 3 times. And then in 2022, Drew McIntyre will be right back in the title picture just to lose to Roman Reigns. Now, losing to an established star, Roman Reigns, it's not going to hurt you, so okay. He lost to an established star, Roman Reigns. Then in 2023, when he faced Gunther, he lost to Gunther like 2 times. Again, man, Drew McIntyre cannot catch a break. Then Drew McIntyre said, fuck it. This nice guy shit is not going to last. So he turns heel for the first time in like 3 years at that point. Then at the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre performs his signature move, the Future Shock DDT, which CM Punk, unfortunately, tears his fucking tricep, which cost CM Punk's WrestleMania spot at WrestleMania 40. But in Drew McIntyre fashion, he took advantage of this and decided to prey on CM Punk's downfall by taunting him every fucking chance he got.
I prayed for this and it happened.
So while CM Punk is nursing his tricep, Drew McIntyre qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. Drew McIntyre ends up winning the Elimination Chamber to face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. And now, we get to the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania 40. My God, do I wish I had a fucking time machine to go back in that period when wrestling, even in WWE, was still somewhat good. Seth Rollins was wrestling with one bad fucking knee in that match. Drew McIntyre defeats Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. While CM Punk was the special commentator for WrestleMania 40, Drew McIntyre saw this as an opportunity to rub it in CM Punk's face. Gloat, knowing that CM Punk was defenseless, he couldn't do anything about it. You know, Drew McIntyre basically trolling his fucking ops. Gloating, celebrating, but unfortunately, Drew McIntyre makes a crucial, very, very crucial mistake.
Wait a minute. Oh my God! Punk just dropped McIntyre.
CM Punk got tired of Drew McIntyre's shenanigans. He got tired of all the gloating and said, you know what? I'm going to take matters in my own hands and I'm going to start beating the shit out of you now. So he takes off his arm brace and starts whipping his ass with it. Incoming Damian Priest! Damian Priest with the briefcase! Damian Priest with the briefcase! Here comes Damian Priest to capitalize on the CM Punk beatdown to Drew McIntyre. Just look at CM Punk's face, man. He like, yeah, you fucked up now, buddy. Now I'm going to ruin your life. You finna get fucking cashed in by Damian Priest, motherfucker.
Punk is beating the briefcase on McIntyre's face. I'm cashing in right now.
Damian Priest indeed cashes in his briefcase successfully and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion because Drew McIntyre just couldn't stop focusing on CM Punk. He couldn't stop gloating the fact that he took out CM Punk. He ripped his triceps in fucking half. All Drew McIntyre had to do was walk away. But you know what? Him being, so focused on CM Punk cost him his world heavyweight title, and he ended up losing the world heavyweight title in about maybe 5 to 4 minutes. I'm not a time expert, but yeah, man. Fast forward 2 months later at Clash at the Castle, Scotland. Drew McIntyre's hometown. He wants to recapture the world heavyweight title that he got cashed in on at WrestleMania by Damian Priest, of all fucking people. Drew McIntyre hits Damian Priest with a Claymore while the referee is down. But something interesting happens. Oh shit, that's not the referee. That was CM fucking Punk. You goddamn bitch. So CM Punk screws over Drew McIntyre again. The referee is now conscious. I believe CM Punk kicked Drew McIntyre in the balls. Kicked him right in the dick. Drew McIntyre goes down. Damian Priest is down and out. He goes to pin an unconscious Drew McIntyre to retain his world heavyweight title. So, once again, Drew McIntyre gets screwed over by CM Punk. And then Drew McIntyre wins Money in the Bank. Yes, Money in the Bank. So long story short, CM Punk, once again, gets involved and screws Drew McIntyre for the 3rd straight time in a fucking row. Now, I did make a video on this last year, and I was pissed as fuck when that shit happened. If you were gonna book Drew McIntyre getting screwed, why not have CM Punk screw Drew McIntyre from winning Money in the Bank? That would have made logical sense, but no. You have Drew McIntyre look like a complete Scottish idiot, cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase while the match was happening, and CM Punk screws him over. Again, 3 times. It makes Drew McIntyre look incredibly weak, and he looks like a complete fucking idiot. Oh, and by the way, Damian Priest retained his world heavyweight title again. So Drew McIntyre gets screwed 3 times, doesn't capture the world heavyweight title. As he fucking should. But Triple H, we're gonna get to that fat nose for our later. I'm not even gonna keep boring you guys, so let's just make this shit short and quick. At SummerSlam, Drew McIntyre defeats CM Punk. Seth Rollins was a special guest referee. Blah, blah, blah. And then at Bash in Berlin, they had a strap match. CM Punk defeats Drew McIntyre. So it's 1-1. One more match at Bad Blood to end this feud for all. CM Punk defeats Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell match. The match was very, very brutal. Did I disagree with CM Punk going over here? Yes. I felt like Drew McIntyre should have won that feud, but hey, man, I understand why they have CM Punk win, because they wanted to do like big days with CM Punk, so him winning the feud was okay, I guess, but disagree with that decision. But it is what it is. So this story has pretty much been about CM Punk's triumph. It was all about CM Punk getting his revenge after what Drew McIntyre did to him. He took him out. His WrestleMania main event was ripped away by Drew McIntyre, injuring him at the Royal Rumble. If things couldn't just get any fucking worse for Drew McIntyre, he gets eliminated by Damian Priest. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, that elimination was not supposed to happen by Damian Priest. But they capitalized on that and made that into a fucking story. Long story short, Elimination Chamber, Drew McIntyre screws over Damian Priest. They had a WrestleMania feud. Drew McIntyre beats the shit out of Damian Priest at WrestleMania. And then, if I'm not mistaken, they had one more match. That was Saturday Night Live. It was a steel cage match. and Damian Priest ended up winning that match. But yeah, man, Drew McIntyre in 2025 is completely directionless, and he is broken. No pun intended. Broken dreams. Triple H is a fucking fraud for screwing over Drew McIntyre, man. In ring, he's phenomenal. He has the look. He has the fucking height. He's 6'5", okay? 6'5". A 6'5" Scottish fucking whatever the fuck. Also, he has very good mic skills. Whenever he talks, it sounds believable. You could have made Drew McIntyre a world fucking champion this year. But you have Drew McIntyre look like a complete fucking joke. It's to a point where he has to leave WWE. He has to leave. He's fucking broken. You can't repair Drew McIntyre anymore. You had an opportunity to make him a world champion last year. You fucked that up by giving him a fucking short run and having him being screwed at Money in the Bank by CM Punk. This year has been so fucking bad. He gets little wins here and there. But it's not going to mean anything, bro. Because Drew McIntyre is still going to look like a complete joke. And unfortunately, Drew McIntyre is a complete joke because Triple H does not like him for some weird fucking reason. I don't know if he spilled his coffee. I don't know if he accidentally elbowed him in his fat giant ass nose. I don't know why Triple H doesn't like Drew McIntyre. It's fucking insane how Drew McIntyre has been booked. Like, it's completely sad. At this point, if I'm Drew McIntyre, I'm leaving WWE. Fuck Triple H. Fuck this company. They failed me big fucking time. So yeah, man. Leave WWE. You could go wherever. Hell, you could go back to TNA. Shit. Say LA Knight with you. What was that group called? The Social Outcast, some shit like that. Yeah, bring that faction back, man. You can win the TNA World Title over there. You can make TNA a profitable brand. But yeah, man, Drew McIntyre, love him, but Drew McIntyre is fucking cooked because Triple H is just a shitty booker and he ruins other fucking wrestlers, especially guys like fucking Drew McIntyre. It's fucking embarrassing. And just for that, that's all I have to say. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling videos. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.